Hey there, how y'all folks doing this fine day? It's Gator here at the company, and I'm so glad you joined me today. This week got a good show for you today. We're going over the Constitution 101. Now, this is going, y'all come in and talk to me if you want to, but I'm going to go through this for a few minutes, and then we'll go back and we'll read the chat, okay? Now, tomorrow what we got going on is tomorrow is President's Day, okay? I don't know if you can see that or not. Looks awful blurry, don't it? But this President's Day, and I'm going to explain to you what it's all about, okay? All right, now, here's what we're going to do today. Okay, now we're going to talk about the majority tyranny and the necessity of the union. Okay, now the natural rights are yours because you are a human being, not because the government gives it to you, okay? All right, now, this is the true fact of the whole thing. What is the government for? Now we're going to get into that. I'm going to explain it to you. Okay. Now the American government, under the articles. Okay, this is before the Constitution was written up. Okay, they had the articles. Okay, that's number 1 point. These are the main points we're going to go over today. 2, they had the argument for a firmer union. What can we do to make it go? Hey, bud. I'm going to talk to you. Hey, Serenity. Hey, honey, I'm gonna make you a mod, okay? Well, just hang on a second, okay? But I want to get into this. What I got, I'm gonna teach you something, okay? And I'm gonna show you something, okay? Now we're gonna go in there. They had the same problem. Hey, Ronald. Hey, buddy. Hey, we're gonna do this. Look, I want to show you something here, okay? Look here. Now this is gonna fit into my. I can't get it out. Okay, now I want to show you something. Okay, look here. Okay, now I want to show you something. All right, you see this? You see this right here? Okay, look this out. All right, look at this. Okay, now I want to show you this. Okay, now we're going to put one of them in the pocket, okay? Now, yes, man, okay, that's great. I'm glad you come in and sing me. Yeah, man, I did. You know me. You know I'm gonna do it. I let it up. I didn't watch it all. I had other people I was supporting and talking in the chat and all, but I let yours run out right out. All the way you seen it. I wrote it. I let it go all the way to the end. Okay, now leave it here. Now we got to be put this up here. There's a reason I done this. Okay, there's a reason I showed you this. Now you watch and see. Okay, now here. What's the government for? Okay, now in governments are made with being a human being, you have human rights. Okay, this is given to you by God. Okay, all governments have to give you that, or they should give you that. This is what we're talking about. What's the government for? The government is to secure the rights of the people. Okay, now of the people. You see that? This is what it's about. Okay, this is what the government is for. To secure the rights of the people. Okay, now in the 1780s, now we had a problem. Okay, you just got done with the revolution, Revolutionary War. Every time you have a war, it's kind of like what's going on now. When you have a war, you have problems. Okay, you run into problems. You run into economic problems. The people. Hey, UK. All right, I'm talking about before the Revolutionary War after it was over, before the Constitution was made up. Okay, the government is to secure the rights of the people. Okay, now when you got the public opinion, we're recovering from the war. Okay, so when you're recovering from the war, you have economic problems. Okay, you have a lot of problems. You got depression. You got people writing their own paper. Okay, they got paper money. You see that? Okay, public opinion. That's one of the problems that they had when you go to a majority. When you go from the crown, you say you go from the king, you have one ruler. Okay, so when they got all out of that, okay, they had to want to do their own thing. They didn't want to be one person doing it all. Okay, so what they did was they had the majority rule. Okay, now majority is not so good though, and Thomas Jefferson learned this in 1779 to 1781 when he was the governor of Virginia. Pure majority rule is not always good for itself. Okay, now what we're going to do, we're going to play a little game, okay? Now I'm the king, okay? I decree that I'm gonna say UK Medic, he's gonna take us all out for state dinners after we get done with this live, okay? Yeah, I got a monarchy, I can do this. He's not happy with it, might not be too happy with it, but that's what we're gonna do. Okay, now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go to a majority of you. So everybody in there, Serenity, Runham, all of y'all, let's show hands. I want to see everybody that wants UK Medics to take us out for state dinners after the live. Everybody raise your hand, okay? And say, let's get him to do it. Okay, do you understand what it's not always necessarily the best thing to have majority rule. You have majority over a minority is not exactly, and sometimes minorities they do follow the law, unjust laws. Okay, now, here we go. Okay, now, I want to James Madison, bad policy, unjust laws. This is one thing. The government only job is to secure the rights of the people. That's James Madison. Okay, now you got human nature, you got good nature, and you got bad nature. Okay, that's just the common way it is. Okay, now, okay, what they learned. Okay, the lessons learned that they needed a stronger union. Okay, so what did that mean? Okay, in a stronger union, well, they needed a federal government. Okay, and then you got the separation of powers and checks and balances. Okay, now when you go back up here in the 1780s, okay, now we just had the war and we're bad shape, right? Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna print paper money. Okay, they printing paper money. Okay, now in these states. Okay, now what you're talking about is you got this right here. Okay, now this is work for and it's labor and it's worth $100. Okay, hello. Okay, I'll get you in a minute. Okay, it's worth $100. Don't leave, and I'll check you out your channel. Okay, now it's worth $100. Now we all know that. We take that by faith. Okay, now if you go and you print this, okay, on the future labor, okay, now you're just printing it up. You can print it up as much as you want. It lessens the value. It's not worth the $100 anymore. Do you understand? That's what I bring that out. Okay, now that's exactly what happened in the 1780s, and it's happening in now. Okay, now, how to fix this? Okay, now, to fix it was the 14th Amendment, and that gets that all states and all judges have to do the same thing. Now, what we're going to do is the President's Day. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it sure is turning out bad. This may not be such a good idea with this thing, but that's supposed to be president. It's happy birthday to George Washington. That's what it's all about. I got some videos for you, and then we're going to go into my stock market, what I did for the week. And then we'll sit back and we'll talk. Okay, now, first of all, first thing I want to do is I want to pull up your channel here. UK, help me out if you can, buddy. I'm gonna be hey Luffy, you got okay, you're just in time. We're gonna do I'm gonna hang on a second. I'm gonna get into my stock market, but I got a couple more things I want to do with the okay, wait a minute. Okay, now we're gonna go to me, okay? And I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna show you my stock market here in a minute. Okay, now that's me. I'm gonna show you my stock. Okay, we turn this down a little bit. Okay, now we got you. Go to channel. Okay, there it is. There's your channel. Okay, Ventana Crew. Okay, I hope I'm saying that right. Okay, now we're gonna go here. Hey, Patricia. Hey, y'all. Thank you for coming in. I'm doing I'm doing something here. You know how slow I am. Um, I'm really slow. I'm slow about this, but hang on a second and we'll get. Okay, now. Okay, let's see. What the? Okay, we're gonna paste it. Okay, paste it. Let me see if I can paste that. See, I'm real slow at this. I'm sorry. This has been a crew, okay? I didn't even put the. I'm not used to doing it on this thing. Okay. Now, I'm gonna make you a moderator, and okay, you gonna come back. I hope. Okay. Now, okay. Now we got that. Okay, and I'll check you out. I'll check all y'all out after I get done. You know how I do. I'll come and see you, and if you're monetized, I'll help you out if I can. Okay, now we're gonna get. I got one thing here I want to show you. Okay, this one right here we go, and then we're gonna get into my stocks. What I did for the week. President's Day, officially Washington's birthday at the federal governmental level, is a holiday in the United States celebrated on the third Monday of February. It is often celebrated to honor all those who served as presidents of the United States, and since 1879 has been the federal holiday honoring the founding father George Washington, who led the Continental Army to victory in the American Revolutionary War. Presided at the Constitutional Convention of 1787 and was the first U.S. president. Okay, there you go. That was important. I wanted to get that. I wanted to get that in there. Okay, now we'll go into my. Let's see if we can go into my stocks. Anybody interested in seeing my stocks? Are you interested in it? Okay, let's see here. Okay, we're gonna go right here. If you're interested in it, we're just testing this out. If you're not interested in it, I'll quit doing it because it's a lot of work. Okay, we got this one here. Can you see that? I don't know. I'm gonna show you the good, the bad, and the ugly. There's some things that I've done. I talked to you about it. Okay. Now I'm not telling anybody to do this. Okay, but I'm showing you what I did. You know, I changed up what I was doing. Okay, I changed it up. I was holding on to stocks forever, and I got to say, and this year I said I'm going to do something different. I'm going to play with the high rollers. They got to be over 50% to play with them. I don't want to be under the penny stocks that I talk about. And so then, that's what happens. That's what I done. Okay, so you're going to see me get upset, and I apologize. I do get upset when I lose. Anybody does. But I'm going to show it to you right now. Okay? I don't know if you can hear that or not. Can anybody hear it? 100% bullish. This one's on the popularity list. Got $38 million in the market cap. 460,000 is the volume. Okay, we just sold it for $1.10. We made 2 pennies. Can you hear it? I don't know if you can hear it or not. Okay, that's it on that. They're not very long. They're just real. I put all of it into one thing. Okay. Now we're gonna go here. Okay. Now, so we got this one. Oh, we did that one. Okay, we got this one to do. We got one. Okay. Can you see that? Hey, UK, you still here? Now, this tells you exactly what I do, okay? Um, I know it's like it may be hard to see, it may be hard to hear. Um, I guess nobody's interested in it. I'll quit doing it, but because it is a lot of hard work. It doesn't go with my channel. Doesn't really go with it. I mean, it's me. It's what I do. It sold it. Okay, now. Okay, now that was one of them there that I did. What I did was I tried to show you which ones I got, and then um, here's another one that I done. Um, we bought it again, and this is okay. Now this is what I want you not to do. Okay, if you're listening to me, I mean I should listen to myself. I'm learning from myself, but I'm making mistakes. You should never buy the same stock again. But if it turns out like Hulu, you just don't never know. Hulu, I bought it 5 times already. It keeps going up. It's up to $70. It started out at $1 stock. So that's hard to say. But on the main goal is to keep to get in and get out. It's what I wanted to do, and then that's what happened. I guess everybody's not interested in this. You're not interested in it? Nobody's talking to me. Okay. Well, we'll just quit doing this then if nobody wants to see it. Okay, so because it's a lot of hard work on me anyway, and I'll just quit doing that. Okay, now I want you to see something else here that I got. Okay, I'm going to do this here. Okay, let me see if I got it here. Let's see what this is. President's Day officially. Okay, that's President's Day. We did that. Okay, we did. Everybody was here for that, wasn't they? Okay, we got. Nobody wants to see the stock market, I don't guess. All right, they all left. Okay, so what we're gonna do? What we're gonna do is I'm gonna go in here, right here, and we're gonna go to let's see, we're gonna go into U cut. Okay, here we go. This is what I want to show you here. Okay. All right, let's see if we can do this. Majority Tyranny and the Necessity of the Union. The three main points of it is first is American government under the Articles, its deficiencies, etc. Two, the argument for a firmer union, not being loosely all over the place. And three, the human nature and the problem of the God-given from you as being a human being. So you have these rights, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness before any government comes into the picture. This is the standard of all government should be. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights, that among there are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Each state retains its sovereignty, freedom, and independence in every power, jurisdiction, and right, which is not the Confederation especially delegated to the United States in Congress assembled, Articles of the Confederation 1777. Now you just got to think that we just got out of a war. There's a lot of depression. There's a lot of people writing their own money. There's a lot of inflation is real bad, and this is something that we have as hardships after a war. The money they wrote out for themselves doesn't help the creditors. It brings on inflation. Every time you write out a paper, money that's non-existent, it doesn't exist. It's made out of thin air, something like the money is now. It's created out of thin air. So this is what then causes inflation. James Madison wrote down that more alarming not merely because it is a greater civil in itself, but because it brings more into question the fundamental principle of Republican government, that the majority who rule in such governments are the safest guardians both of public good and private rights. James Madison, Vices of the Political System of the United States, 1787. Thomas Jefferson, he wrote in his opinion, all the powers of the government, legislative, executive, and judiciary result to the legislative body. The concentrating these in the same hand is precisely the definition of despotic government. Thomas Jefferson notes on the state of Virginia in 1785. He also wrote it would be no alleviation that these powers will be exercised by the plurality of hands, and not by the single one. 173 deposits would surely be as oppressive as one. These are the delegates that he was talking about in Virginia at the time. This passage, as little will it avail us that they are chosen by ourselves, and an executive position was not the government we fought for. Thomas Jefferson notes of the state of Virginia, 1785. This is when he was a governor. He learned a lot. He was the governor of Virginia from 1779 to 1781, and he learned a lot. He knew that the majority was not always good. Washington wrote John Jay this quote: "Your sentiments that our affairs are drawing rapidly to a crisis accord with my own. What the event will be is also beyond the reach of my foresight. We have errors to correct. We have probably had too good an opinion of human nature in forming our confederation." George Washington, letter to John Jay, August 15, 1786. What he's saying here, in my opinion, is that there's some good and there's some bad nature, and they just got to figure it out. That the governed have to have a firm union. Has to be a firm government. It's like in NATO, they make resolutions, and then it's up to the individual governments of the country to either abide by them or not. Deficiencies of the Article of Confederation. 1. Lack of protection from foreign attack. The framers were concerned about this, whether they could pull it off or not. Number 2. Failure to secure conditions necessary for prosperity, whether they can create trade with other nations, Number 3, insufficient protection from the threat of factions. Internal threats. There's bad nature. You got some humans that are bad. So whether they can control that or not, these are the problems that existed in the framers' minds. The internal fighting, like in the other European countries, they were monarchies, though. And see, we have a republican States. So why, what they're thinking is, why couldn't it be okay? They loosely governed. And this is what they were talking about, having a firm union. The federal government has to take care of all, keep them tightly lit. Alexander Hamilton said in the Federalist 6 that to presume a want of motives for such contests as an argument against their existence would be to forget that men are ambitious, vindictive, and repressive. Alexander Hamilton, Federalist 6. To look for a continuation of harmony between a number of independent, unconnected sovereignties in the same neighborhood would be to disregard the uniform course of human events and to set at defiance the accumulated experience of the ages. What does this all mean? It's the firm union of the federal government to keep every one of the states in line. That's what the 14th Amendment does. The 14th Amendment says, you can't be loose out here with your own government. You have to follow in line with what Congress does.
So blurry.
A lot of it's not going on like that. People have their own ways.
I'll just show this to you. Okay, I'll just show this to you another time. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, I appreciate you. Hold on, man. Huh? Bitch, son, are you on? Huh? Okay, I don't know what happened. Well, what happened to everybody? Did everybody just leave me? Everybody just take off? Nobody wants to say nothing to me? Okay, well, we'll close it then. I'll get done early today. I believe I do have what I made. Well, I worked so hard at this. I'll show you my stock. Let me just show you what I made. And then I'll quit. I won't do it no more. I'll have a lot of, let's see. Okay, let's see here. Oh, this is the 14th Amendment. Did I show you the 14th Amendment? I don't know if I showed you. 14th Amendment to the United States Constitution was adopted.
It's so blurry, too. I don't understand why it's so blurry today.
One of the Reconstruction Amendments.
Why is that doing it?
All persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States and of the state wherein they reside. No state shall make or enforce any law which shall abridge the privileges or immunities of the citizens of the United States.
Okay, that's not going to work.
Shall any state deprive any person of life, liberty, or property without due process of law, nor deny to any person within its jurisdiction the equal protection of the laws.
Are you on?
The 14th Amendment to the United States Constitution was adopted on July 9th, 1868.
I'll play these letters for you. Look, I got something. Hold on a minute. Hey, are you on? Are you on the phone? Are you on my line? Well, I got one person watching. I don't have anybody. Everybody left, man.
I was on it, but I had to work on the machine.
Everybody left.
Are you live?
Yeah. Okay, people. I'm gonna go. Nobody wanted to see. I guess nobody wanted to see my stock. I got it right here. This is the last time I show it to you.
2024 to 2024 made $572.90. And there's where I made my money at, right there. That's what I made for the week so far. 2/12/2024 to 2/16/2024 made $572.90.
Okay, that's what I made for the week. It was really hard going doing it. This shit ain't easy doing it, especially when you're trying to videotape it. I got all them. I got all them right there that I got. and all them that I made for this week's outcome. But as soon as I started playing it, everybody left, so we won't do it no more. I just was experimenting with it. I'm sorry that I didn't know if y'all wanted to see it or not. I just thought I'd try to show it to you. It's part of my life, so I didn't think anything of it. But what tomorrow is President's Day. And to recap what we did today, to recap everything. Oh, let me show you this. Look here. This right here. This right here is my name of all the people that's won. Run them down. Hey, what happened to your thing, man? What happened to your moderator? What happened to you managing? How come you're not a moderator no more? I'm gonna make you one again. How did that happen? What happened to your moderator? Oh, it's a different account. Okay, cool. Well, now you got it on both accounts. Okay, look, these are the names that I got for all. I still got a lot more to do, but this is what I done. Okay, now what I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do here? Look, I got another thing here that I made. I guess, hey, Ron, I guess nobody's interested in my stocks, man. I got a lot of stock. I made a lot of videos. It takes a lot out of me. I'm not gonna do it anymore. I guess I quit doing it because I lost everybody as soon as I started showing my stocks. And you're the only one here. And I got disappointed in it because I thought it was something. It's part of my life, but it don't have anything, and it's kind of mixing it up with the Constitution. I'm just going to do the Constitution, I guess. But what I'm going to do here, what I'm going to do right here now, is I'm going to put down. See my board? I got me a new board. Now what I'm going to put down here is I'm going to put run them. Okay, run them. Run them. Run them down entertainment. Entertainment. Okay, I got you run down entertainment. I'm going to do this for everybody that comes in and talks to me. CM does. Hey there, CM. Okay, let me put that down here. CM. Oh, I know Serenity was here too. I have to write that down too. Okay, does. And then every time you come, I'm going to put a little slash by your name. DUBZ. Okay, now look here. I got let me go. Okay, I'm gonna go. What we talking about? What we gonna talk about? Tomorrow's President's Day. Does anybody know? I just told everybody. Does anybody know what President's Day is for? Does anybody know what President's Day is for? All right, thank you so much. Hey, hold on a second, okay? Don't go nowhere because I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna say what your channel's about here. Okay, so let me do this real quick. Let me see right here. Okay, right here. Look, here's the channel. You got 15 subscribers. I'm subscribed to you. Cool. Right there it is. There's your channel. Right there it is. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now, what President's Day is about George Washington's birthday. Okay. If you didn't know that, it's about George Washington's birthday. Now I'm gonna make you a moderator. Okay. Just because you come to my channel. Okay, and you can, if you want to hit up somebody else, you can hit them up, and they can hit you up, and you can talk if you want friends or not. That's up to you. But we already went over everything I wanted to do. The 14th Amendment is what controls all the states had their own they had their own legislator and the executive, and the legislators, they got ahead and they was all seeking opinion of everybody in, the majority of them. Okay, so they'd have elections and all that real quick, and then the majority will always rule. Okay, well, they didn't make good laws. Sometimes they made unjust laws, and by him, the minority had to follow those. And it's not always a good thing to have a majority rule. So that was the point of today. And when you have wars, what you got is paper money, and paper money just isn't any good. Okay, when you start running that printing press, it doesn't help. It doesn't do any good, because after a war, and that's what we're seeing now. We're having problems with our economy. Everything's bad. Prices are out skyrocket. I spend. My son said I spent too much. I'm spending way more than I make, so it's not a good thing. When you get old like me, you got to be careful about your money. You can't pay. Fake money. Don't pay the bills. Mm. But that's all. That's all I wanted to tell you about the majority. The majority, and the reason that the reason that you got your federal government is keep all the states, and they're supposed to do the same thing. Okay, well, they get out of hand when they change up. They go and they all go separately. They all go their separate ways. Well, I've been on here an hour, I guess, maybe not quite an hour, but I guess people got stuff to do today. Hey, thank you, Rome. I appreciate you sticking by me. Okay, let me see who else we got. Okay, now we got, the Bud Files. Everybody, I know it's not gaming. Not everybody's interested in it. At least they came and see me. That was pretty cool, wasn't it? Everybody, what did I do with my pen? Okay, but I wish I get done. I wish everybody would hang out and come back and see me. We can talk, man, and we can, we all be friends. Hey, Serenity. Okay, y'all still here? I didn't know it. My thing says I got one person. How can you guys be here? Hey, um, that was. Oh, I went all the way up to the top, didn't I? Okay. Well, then maybe you ain't here. Okay, but at least you come and see me. I'm gonna put you down. Okay, this Bud. Okay, Bud File. But I'm not a gamer, so that's why a lot of people, not interested in the Constitution. I guess they're not interested in my. Okay, they're not interested in my stocks. That's good for me. I don't have to do it no more. All right. Okay, Bud File. Okay, we got Serenity. Serenity, that one there's a good one there. She always asks us how I am. She's nice. That's nice. Nice person. Don't know her other than seeing her, but I can tell she's a nice one. Water Still. Okay, Still. Okay, now what I'm doing here is I'm going to put it, every time somebody comes see me, I'm going to go and I put a line by it. And then we may have a giveaway. And then we got to run them. Okay. And then, UK Medic. My buddy UK Medic. UK Medic even left me. Medic. Okay. Got stuff to do. Some people got stuff to do. You can't always. Oh, there's Loopy. Hey, Loopy. Okay, I don't know if I say that. Loopy, I don't know if I'm saying that right or not. And we got Patricia. All right. We had a lot of people come in and say hi. At least everybody said hi to me. I feel depression, man. I do. I felt pretty bad because I thought people would be interested in making money. Everybody likes to make money. And if I can help somebody make money, that's what my goal was. Of course, I can help you lose it too. So it's not really good. You shouldn't do as I do, because you could really lose everything. And I have lost. I've lost a lot of money on the stock market, and I've changed up, and I'm actually making money because I had to change up what I was doing. Um, so it's not a good. It's not always a good. Where's that at? Oh, I missed that one. Okay, Ventana. Did I not get that? Okay, Ventana. I haven't been to this. I'm subscribed, but I've got to go see this one. Sometimes I get supporting so many people, that you have to come around and see me if you want me to come see you. Okay. Oh, UK, my buddy UK mate. This thing's lying to me. It says I only got one person, and I'm usually got 6 or 7 that hang out with me, and then um I only got one person, and I was calling you out, calling your name, and you didn't answer me. But I know everybody's got stuff. At least they came and seen me, and we got run them. Okay, see, everybody that was here, and then I guess they don't want to see. They don't want to see my stock market, man. Because as soon as I started playing my stocks, everybody left. So I thought that was something. It's not. It's not a good thing. It's not trying to brag or do nothing. I was trying to teach you how I do it, how I make money. And then, okay, I got you up here. You came back. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a line here every time, somebody comes in to see me. And then I hope I have this whole board full one day. And then we can just, it'll take me forever to do that. But that's what I got that for. I bought that board just for that. But you got any ideas? UK, what's up? What happened? Because I want everybody to learn. I want everybody to learn. Like last week, we talked about the natural rights, and as being a human being under God, you have that right to be. You have these rights. You got the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. What it says in the Declaration of Independence. Okay, later on we'll get into what the Constitution. But right now we're in the 1780s. Right after the war, and they got a lot of problems. The framers have got a lot of problems, man. They're trying to figure this out. You got states that are all going crazy, and they had the majority rule. Well, we just left. They just left the king, and he was a one person government. So now they got the majority. So it's not and then they figured out this is not necessarily the best thing, because we just left one to get into another. If you got unjust laws, it doesn't matter if you got one or all, the majority, and the minority is still going to be messed up. And then that was the whole purpose of this lecture here, is that the money, in my opinion, is the money after wars. Okay, the wars cause hardships. And printing money is a bad thing, and that's exactly what we're doing now. Is we print, and it's no good. And the 14th Amendment, okay, the 14th Amendment, it secures every one of the states to do the same thing. They all can't be on their own. They all got to work together. Okay, they're supposed to follow the right. And what is their job? What is this government's job? The government's job is to secure the rights of the people. That's the main purpose of today's video. Is what is the government for? What is it really for? It's to secure the rights that God give you. Okay, your God-given rights, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Okay, if you didn't learn anything else from me, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness is what it's all about. And I wish you remember my dream. Dream a little dream. There it is. Dream a little dream that we all can be friends. Okay? And we all be friends, and we all can Everything should be free. There should be no one percenters, and you know what? That's what that is. That's what that due process, the due process of law states that if you got $1 million or you got $5, you have to do the same laws applied to equal. It doesn't matter how much you got, how much money you got, or how you don't have any money. You have to apply the same laws, and that's what that's about. The judges have to follow the same thing for a millionaire as they do for a poor person. Okay? Well, I appreciate everybody coming in to see me. Bless you. Okay, UK. I appreciate you coming in to see me today. I'm going to get up here because everybody's busy today. Everybody got something to do, but at least a few people come see me. I thank you for coming in and seeing me today. I wish there was more people here to talk to because I like to talk. I like to talk, but I'm not going to do any more stocks because that's not what people want to see. I don't guess. Okay, they got stock markets out there. Hey, I put my link up there, the Weeble up there, if anybody wants to get into it. But it's up to you. You can start out with $100, and that's all it takes. $100. You get one good stock. Follow what nobody wanted to see what I do, so I showed you a little bit of it. I'm just picking out the stocks that are 50% up, and you can see that all on Weeble. They'll show you what the ones that are running up and the ones that are falling down. And I click on one of them. I get at 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Before 9:30, you want to get in there and you want to get out. You get in and you get out because if you hang on to them, you're going to get stuck. And that's what I was stuck in a couple of them. I got a couple of them that I lost money on. And then, it's just what happens. I still make $572 for the week. But that's a lot better on me. I won't have to do it no more. But okay, this week I got some videos coming out. I already got them. We got a couple of good videos coming out, and but I appreciate y'all coming in and seeing me. I'll see you next time. Next Sunday we'll go into part 4 of the Constitution 101. There won't be none of this. I have some more stuff I was going to show you, but nobody's here. Okay. Oh, don't forget the cable company. Look at there. The cable company. I'm a YouTube subscriber. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Lisa's grandbaby law bill. Brain dead is not dead. Okay, that's just a bill we want to pass. These doctors. Some doctors say that brain dead is dead, and some doctors say that brain dead ain't dead. And I believe it. I believe in the way the doctors say that brain dead. If there's something functioning on the person, then they're not dead. They're not dead until they're dead. Okay. So anyway, that's my personal opinion. But we'll see you next time. Okay. Bye, guys. Bye, UK. And run them. If this thing's lying to me, bye, y'all. Much love. I'll come to see everybody that come and see me, okay? Guarantee you. If you monetize, I'll let your videos play all the way through. All right, make sure you leave a comment. If you come in after the stream, you leave a comment, and you don't want to see the stock market. Okay, I'm gonna delete all them. I've got hours. I got over an hour. It's not coming in today for some reason. It's awful blurry. I can't show it. I don't know what's going on. Maybe this thing is dirty. I should put some alcohol on it or something and clean the tablet because it worked last week, but it's not working this week. But I'll see you next time. Okay. Bye bye, y'all.